Hello and welcome back to an episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing great. For today's episode, let's talk about Natasha Akpoti Udwaha. Natasha is back in the news. Natasha is a problem. Natasha is hanging on Senate President's neck. You know this kind of bone that you can't swallow and you can't spit out. She's holding him there. She is. So Natasha, as we all know, after serving her 6 months suspension, went back to the Senate. She made headlines a couple of times. One being that there was a bill about abortion that was passed, and she was like that she's the only woman here and she has not said anything. Why would they just stop everything without even acknowledging her? So Senate President was like, okay, Natasha talk. Our comrade Adam Soshomele stood up and said, no, that is not how things are being done. This, that. Anyway, they allowed Natasha to say something. After that, I think Natasha decided to extend an olive branch to Senate President Godswill Akpabio, because Akpabio is going through a lot. I mean, Dr. Pat Akpabio is pressing Godswill Akpabio. So I think Natasha was like, okay, this is too much for this man, because there was a video that showed he couldn't walk. He's stressed. Akpabio is stressed. He couldn't even walk. And Pat has hinted that he is not in good health. So I think Natasha, wanting to extend an olive branch, decided to invite, there was a project commissioning that she was doing in her state. She invited all the senators, including the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. People were like, oh, Natasha, okay, this is now a good working relationship. Maybe they have kind of had a conversation. Maybe her husband had sat with, Godswill Akpabio and they had resolved their issue. Now, Nigeria is facing heavy international problem because Trump said he's going to invade Nigeria. He's going to bomb. He's going to lit Nigeria up. Guns are blazing. So we're now thinking, okay, we have enough problem. And we online, we are dealing with busy running from pillar to post regarding Regina Daniels matter. So we're not even there's too much problem. Natasha said after a very long, working month, she decided to take a break. She booked holiday. Now at the airport, they seized her passport. I've never traveled where they seized my passport. I mean, I don't even know why anybody would seize anybody's passport if the passport is not fake. Natasha she's popular. I mean, her issue with Akpabio had made her very popular. There's nobody that will say they don't know Natasha, especially civil servants. So for them to take her passport or to seize her passport, according to Natasha, that's not ordinary. And according to Natasha, that was not the first time. She said when the whole thing was happening, they told her that she cannot travel because she will go and disgrace Nigeria. She'll go and disgrace Nigeria. And because Nigeria is going through a lot, they don't want Natasha to go and add to the challenges, which maybe was why they seized her passport at the immigration checkpoint. Natasha made a video. Watch the video.
Have I committed any offense? Why are you withholding my passport? Hello, fellow Nigerians. Good morning. This is Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwaha. I haven't completed my celebration of my second year in office. I decided to take a week off. So I'm at the airport here, and my passport is being withheld again. The same thing happened last time where my passport was seized. I have committed no offense, and there is no order from the court to withhold my passport and deny me traveling. The last time this happened, The officer in charge told us that the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, instructed them to withhold my passport and prevent me from traveling because he said each time I travel out of the country, I smear the country's image by granting interviews out in international media. Please, can you tell them to release my passport and this embarrassment should stop? You have no right to withhold my passport. You have no right to deny me exit and entrance into my country. I have not committed any offense, and this must stop. Sorry. No, this must stop. As a matter of fact, I think I have to sue you for continuously embarrassing me. Sorry. No, don't tell me sorry. Can I please have my passport? You can't keep doing this to me all the time. I've been standing here for the past 20 minutes. Why are you doing this? What have I committed? The last time it had to take someone influential to call you to release my passport. That was what allowed me travel. Now again, you are withholding my passport. Why are you making calls? Is Godswill Akpabio so important? Why is he overruling boundaries? Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, has instructed the Comptroller General of Customs to deny me exit, to withhold my passport. This is wrong. There was no order. Yes, I know I have 2 federal government cases against me, of which the President of Nigeria instructed the AGF to cancel the cases, to withdraw the cases. No, hold on, please. This President Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually spoke with Godswill Akpabio to terminate all the cases against me because he agreed that they were politically witch-hunting cases. Hold on. So there is no reason why my passport should be withheld at the international airport. There is no reason why. You have no right to do that, madam. You have no right. You are taking laws into your hands. There is no court order. I have not missed any of my court appearances. I have attended all my court sessions. I am not a flight risk. I am not a risk to my country. So why are you treating me like a criminal? Can I have my passport, please? Thank you very much. Sometimes I think you just have to be a rebel to get things right. Then you keep asking Nigerians to be good citizens. If I had not gone public, would you have given me my passport?
Now, after watching this video, what do you think? Do you think that Natasha, is it that Senate President Godswill Akpabio is actually still after Natasha? Or was it just an honest mistake? Because according to people, even Senator Adams Oshomele, when he acted, like Kwam1, because he was actually Kwam1. He was Kwam1 before Kwam1. So people said that his passport was delayed. They seized his passport, which was what led to his outburst at the airport. According to some people, that happens. So Natasha claiming that it was order from above, order specifically from Godswill Akpabio. Do you believe it? Or do you think that Akpabio cannot just be ranting? Natasha cannot just be ranting. Other women cannot just be ranting. Akpabio, calm down. Akpabio Zukwanike. Akpabio Zukwanike, you're not a young man. Do you know that people are now asking Akpabio to comment on Trump's alleged threat to invade Nigeria? Because according to some people, they said he wasn't really making that threat. He just wanted Nigeria to sit up, which Tinubu is now running like a headless chicken, trying to sanction security people, do this, do that, employ ambassadors. We don't even have ambassadors. So he's now running around fixing all those things, which maybe I think was why Trump did that. Not that he was going to invade Nigeria. China has pledged their support. They said, whatever you need. Nigeria, we're behind you. What do you think? Do you think that Natasha should have calmed down? Should have not mentioned Godswill Akpabio? Because now this has further fractured their relationship Or do you think that Akpabio, there's no smoke without fire? Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.